What if I told you that in the next 67 days, you could accomplish more than most business owners do in 3 entire years using neuroscience? And without working longer hours, hiring an army of employees, or without burning yourself out in the process. I know this sounds impossible, but stick with me in the next few minutes because I'm about to show you exactly how this works. And by the end, you'll have a simple audit that could free up 10 to 20 hours in your week starting today. When was the last time you took a full day off without checking your phone, without answering just one quick email, without your brain spinning about what's happening in your business? Can't remember? Yeah, I thought so. I'm Dr. Shannon Urban, and I have a PhD in neuropsychology. For the past decade, I've been obsessed with one question. Why do smart, successful founders keep themselves trapped in 60-hour work weeks, even after they've made it? The answer isn't what you think, and once you understand it, everything changes. Here's what I see happening with 95% of business owners that I work with. Your business looks amazing on paper. Revenue is growing. You've got a team. You're successful, but everyone looks up to you. But behind the scenes, you're a human bottleneck of your own company. I was too. Every decision flows through you. Every approval needs your sign off. Your team can't move without your input. You've tried everything. You've hired more people. You've attended those productivity workshops. You've read every single book and you've joined every expensive mastermind, and nothing has really changed. You even disappear for one day, just one day, things would start falling apart. Your phone would blow up. Projects would stall. Revenue would stop. Your team would be paralyzed. Sound familiar? Here's what most business coaches won't tell you. This isn't a time management problem or productivity problem or a delegation problem or a strategy problem or a team problem. This is a hardwired problem. Your brain is just simply not wired for the next level. Let me tell you how I know this. 9 years ago, I was exactly where you are. On paper, my business was crushing it. 7 figures, revenue, team of 15, speaking at conferences. But I was working 65 hours a week plus. I hadn't taken a real vacation in at least 2 years. And here's the real embarrassing part. I was checking emails during my daughter's soccer games. One night I was lying on my bed at 11, laptop open, responding to Slack messages. My husband looked over and said, "Shannon, when did you become a prisoner of your own business?" That hit me like a freight train. I realized I'd built a business that owned me, not the other way around. And I started it for freedom, right? So I did what any neuropsychologist would do. I turned the research lens in on myself. I started studying neuroscience of high-performing leaders, decision-making patterns, and why some business owners scale effortlessly while others stay trapped for decades. What I discovered changed everything for me, and then it led to the system I'm about to share with you today. The breakthrough came that when I realized that my brain had literally been programmed to believe that my business needs me involved in everything. And until you reprogram those neural pathways, you'll keep scaling stress instead of freedom. But here's the good news. I'm going to give you the first piece of the system right now. It's a small part of what I call the time and profit multiplier system inside the 67-day year. And it's the fast way to find hidden time in your week. Here's exactly how it works. So first step is what I call the brain dump. Pull up your calendar from last week. Go ahead and grab it. Every meeting, every task, every quick call that turned into an hour, write it all down. Don't filter it. Don't judge it. Just dump it out on a piece of paper or on a Google Doc. Step 2 is the question filter. Now, for each item on that list, ask yourself these 2 important questions. Question 1, is this high value work that moves my business forward? Or 2, is it just noise? And then the second question is, does this absolutely require my unique skill and experience, or could someone else handle this if they had the right system? All right, now step 3, the ruthless cut. Here's where most people get it wrong. They try to optimize everything. Don't do that. Instead, eliminate everything that is pure noise. Delegate everything your team could own and systemize everything that happens repeatedly. When I first did this audit with my own calendar, I found 18 hours of work that had nothing to do with being a CEO. 18 hours. That's like finding an extra 2 full days every single week. But here's where it gets interesting. Most business owners do this audit, get excited about time they found, and then nothing changes. 3 weeks later, their calendar looks exactly the same. Why? Because they're fighting against their own neural networks. Your brain has something called responsibility bias. It's a deep-seated belief that if you don't handle something personally, it won't get done right. This bias was probably super helpful when you were a solopreneur and building, but now it's the thing keeping you stuck. The solution isn't willpower. The true solution is rewiring. You need to train your brain to trust systems over personal involvement, to value leverage over control, and to measure success by what happens without you, not because of you. This is neuroscience, not motivation. Let me show you what this looks like in the real world. So one of my clients, Carl, is a coaching founder, was stuck at 1 million and he couldn't break through. He had delegated tasks, he'd hired help, he'd invested in systems, but he was still drowning in client delivery and decision fatigue every single day. After the 67-day-a-year method, he cleared 20 hours from his calendar per week. His team ran sales and fulfillment without him, and he refocused on pure strategy. The result, he scaled past 8 figures in 67 days. Or like Joy, who had a successful course creation business, but everything ran through her, stuck in endless launch cycles, overwhelmed by delivery, zero white space to think. After applying this time and profit multiplier system, she streamlined her operations in just 3 days. She removed herself from 80% of delivery. She had her biggest launch ever, multiple 6 figures, while working less. So this isn't just theory. It's what happens when you apply neuroscience to your business operations. And here's what I need you to understand. Every day you stay in your current pattern, you're not just wasting time. You're literally strengthening the neural pathways that are going to keep you trapped. Your brain is learning right now that your business can't survive without your constant involvement. Every time you jump into just handling one thing, you're building a pathway to reinforce that belief. But the flip side is also true. Every time you step back, let a system work. Every time you trust your team with a decision, you're building new neural pathways. You're literally rewiring yourself for 7-figure CEO freedom. So the question is, how much longer do you want to wait? Before you go, in my next video, I'm going to show you the exact neural reprogramming technique or rewiring technique I used personally to go from checking my phone 200 times a day to checking it twice, and how this one shift added $300K to my annual revenue. It's called the 7-figure CEO Brain Prime, and it's the second part of the 67-day-a-year method. So make sure you're subscribed with notifications on, because this technique, well, let's just say once you see it, you can't unsee it, and it will change things. If this video helped you, I would appreciate you give it a like. It tells YouTube to show this to more business owners who need to hear it. I'm Dr. Shannon Irvin, and I will see you on the next video. Bye for now.